Hello lovers, I'm Natalie Iris Richards. Welcome to my channel. I'm $100,000 in debt due to an old business, and I'm doing a life experiment of turning that debt into my dream life using the law of vibration. I'm vlogging daily what I'm doing, and you can pick up tips and tricks along the way to apply to your own life. So hit the subscribe button and come along with me on this journey, and let's see how long it takes me to turn this debt into my dream life, and we can live a life of abundance together. Today is day 11. I want to talk about forgiveness. I did the Money Babe challenge with Katherine Zenkina, Manifestation Babe, and I had to write down 25 people or situations that were shitty with money in my whole lifetime that I could think about to forgive. And I was like, because I don't hold on to a lot of resentment, but I was like, man, 25 things is so many. But I had to start with myself for getting myself into debt. And then the more and more that I thought about it, and I was, going through my past, like when I lived in Australia, when I lived in London, belief systems that were installed in me from my parents' language around money. Like, it was really, really easy to get to 25. And then I think it was Denise Duffield-Thomas with her book, Get Rich Like a Bitch. There's a chapter in there about forgiveness, and it was all about just adding to that list every single time you feel a situation is making you feel constrictive. I mentioned that before that I've been listening to Mary Morrissey before I go to sleep, and I've actually been doing an 8-week course with her. It's online, it's life-changing, and this week is on forgiveness, and she dives deep into it. And so she has taught me that real wealth can only come when there is no resentment in your life whatsoever. Real forgiveness has actually got nothing to do with the people that screwed me over, nothing to do with them, but everything to do with me, because I'm doing this life experiment on the law of vibration, which is how I'm feeling inside, which needs to be at a high love frequency always. So in order for me to feel that good all the time, when I think of the shitty things that have happened, I need to forgive and let go so I can only feel really good. I don't like what has happened in the past, but I can't hold on to it because it's done. It's dusted. My feet are facing forward, not backwards, for a reason. It's in the past. I can't do anything to change it, but the only thing that I can control now is how I feel from this moment onwards. So when I was writing my list and how I would figure out what I needed to forgive was if there was a situation or someone in the past that had done something to me, if I felt anything less than 100% love and respect for it, then I knew that it was something that I needed to work with to forgive it. And so how I started that was writing down 3 things out of that situation or relationship or friendship, 3 things that I remember that was positive about it. And it just took away the power of, just any negativity that I had holding over it, because I thought of the goodness that it was. And then once I figured out the 3 positive things, then I would recite these words. I forgive you completely. I free you from our past. Only forgiveness reigns now. I wish you well. I wish you peace. I wish you happiness and the best life ever. And then wishing them well actually means that I was wishing all of that onto myself. And then the easiest way for me to absolutely forgive even the worst stuff that has happened to me is reminding myself that if everything in my past didn't happen exactly the way that it happened, then Dusty wouldn't be here with me. And he is like everything to me. He is the apple of my eye, like I've said before. He's my boy. I love him. And if everything didn't happen exactly the way that it happened, then I wouldn't have my darling boy. And so that has actually made it really easy to just forgive, move on, free myself, keep myself at a love vibrating frequency that's really high, and keep living my best life. So that was day 11, and it's a very confronting but powerful exercise to do. I can feel it already, that stuff is shifting in me and changing. So I highly recommend, if you're following along and you're doing this, like, to absolutely put everything into this. It's been really good, and I'm going to keep adding to my list every time I think of something and I get a little bit of feeling of restriction or contraction, then I know that I need to put it on the list, recite the little forgiveness lines, and then to just let it go. So good. See you guys tomorrow for day 12. Peace.